Eastern. Bed Bath & Beyond bucking the trend and beating Amazon in some areas on prices. Come on in, Bruce Turkel. He's our branding guy. This is bad news for Amazon, isn't it?
Well, Amazon isn't really worried about what Bed Bath & Beyond does price-wise today or tomorrow. They have enough ways of making money that being the low price on everything doesn't necessarily have to be their way. However, what it does is it points out what we call the triple P, which is the pricing perception problem. People now naturally assume that Amazon is cheaper, but it's not always true.
Yeah, that's, doesn't that detract from their brand? Because you're quite right. I mean, look, even I can shop Amazon because it's very simple, and I always think I'm going to beat everybody else on price. I would have thought that if that's not the case, certainly not the case according to Bed Bath & Beyond, then that brand diminishes a little for me shopping on Amazon. You don't think so?
I do think so, because what happens is Bed Bath & Beyond, if they can change that perception, they can then bring up the other perceptions, which is why people shop at bricks and mortar. First of all, people like to shop together. They like to touch things. And if Bed Bath & Beyond did things like having signs that say free delivery to your car, they could remind people that they get instant gratification and that Amazon pays for shipping. They really can take advantage of this now if they chip hard at the wall that Amazon has put up.
Okay, just a moment ago, we had our own Liz Clayman, who'd interviewed the top guy at the NASDAQ. The top guy at the NASDAQ, after this flash freeze of yesterday, he said, no, we're not going to be spending a lot more money on security and on computers. No, we're not going to do that. I suspect that that brand, NASDAQ, Wall Street, stock trade, the whole brand Wall Street, has just taken a huge hit. What say you?
I think you're absolutely right, Stuart. The problem is the average American doesn't understand two things. They don't understand the financial markets, they don't understand Wall Street, and they don't understand cybersecurity. They can't even get into their own sites with their own passwords. So they can't figure out how people hack in and hack out. They get none of it. So you put those two things together. We don't like or understand Wall Street. We don't like or understand cybersecurity. And you show that now Wall Street has that problem. And you're right. They just took a big, big hit. And saying we're not going to spend money, we're not going to worry about it, boy, I think that's a mistake.
I believe the administration's going to pound the brand Wall Street even more, and in this case, I think they're right. Bruce Turkel, thank you very much for joining us, sir.